Deformation is the process of variation of length, volume, or shape. It can be done macroscopically or microscopically. Macroscopically, it's the change in shape or volume. Microscopically, it's the change in lattice points. Lattice points are the points where the position of atoms are fixed in the crystal lattice. Deformation has two types: elastic deformation and plastic deformation. In elastic deformation, material can change back its shape. It means when there is some deformation in it, it can return to its original shape. These are reversible. Bonds do not break. Bonds between the atoms remain intact, so the external forces, when removed, they turn back to its original shape. Has linear relationship with stress. It means that the material obeys Hooke's laws. When some force is applied, there is some extension. In plastic deformation, the material cannot change back its shape. When some force is applied, the change will be permanent. It would not be changed. It would be irreversible. Bonds are broken between molecules. It means the bonds between the atoms of the material are now broken. So the material won't turn back to its original shape. They have no linear relationship with stress. The material does not obey Hooke's laws. When a little force is applied, very little force is applied, there would be a lot of extension, or a lot of extension when a little force is applied, or when a lot of force is applied, there's a little extension. Both can be the cases. Now, what about a body posing both elastic and plastic deformation? Well, there are many. Let's take an example. There is a metal string. When we pull a metal string, it would obey Hooke's law at first, or at some point. When we keep extending it, it would be also be stretched with the force. But at some point, when we keep stretching the metal string, it won't turn back to its original shape. The change in the metal string would now be permanent. Uh, these would have linear relationship with stress for a short period of time, and then that relationship would be broken. Now imagine these material would have a linear relationship at first, then there would be plastic deformation, then there would be a change in shape. Okay, so up to this point, the Hooke's law is obeyed. Until this position, if the force would have been removed, the body would return to its original shape. But when the plastic deformation occurs, there would be a change in place and the body would not gain its original position and now would have a new shape. Deformation in solids. Now, suppose you're squeezing a rubber ball in your hand or pulling a rubber string at your hand. When you're applying some force on the rubber ball, you're applying stress. The total area of the rubber ball would be decreased, or to say there would be displacement of atoms between their position. If the external force is removed, or to say you remove the force by your hand, the ball would regain its shape. This is elasticity. Ability of a body to return to its original shape is called elasticity. Atoms are held together by the intercoercive forces. When force is applied, there's displacement of atoms, and when the external force is removed, the body regains its